Hello friends! It has started! The tournament that you and I have been waiting to begin for half a year. The major is in Belgium, only the best teams in the world participating. It's gonna be great, I promise! Meanwhile, ESIK is stooping a whole new low and Zywoo set a historical record on the first day of the major. 2 weeks of crazy CS tournament and daily videos are waiting for us ahead. We are starting! Woo! But let's first look at the latest news, what ESIK is doing there, and how people react to it. So ESIK decided right on the eve of the major to punish 3 coaches. They provided evidence on 3 of them. These are Peacemaker from the Imperial team, Holly from Spirit, and Zach from 9Z. So these 3 coaches are suspended from the major, and it all happened just a couple of days before the beginning. Here, the community immediately felt utter shock. It just seems like a weird thing to do right now. The manager of the Complexity noticed that ESIK seemed to have been specially waiting for the last moment to announce that because, according to the regulations, a coach and a reserve player can be replaced 5 days before the major, and for many teams, the coach is the reserve player. They announced their decision 3 days before the major, so there was simply no chance of a quick replacement. Well, the funny thing is that Spirit's coach was banned from playing in the major for only 1 round. It happened in 2019. His camera got frozen in a hole on the Mirage and he did not see a single opponent. After the round, he immediately re-entered and never caught this bug again. And for that, he was suspended from the major. After 3 years. For 1 round! Many people have a question. Is this an adequate punishment at all? And the most incredible thing is that a well-known Overdrive insider gave out information that the 4th coach that was caught on a bug was Zonic. Yes, the 4-time winner of the major. But he had the 3rd person bug, so because of that, they decided not to kick him out. Or, other analysts have put forward another theory. Zonic was not touched due to the fact that Vitality is a Blast and ESL partner, so it will damage the reputation of too many organizations. In general, as always, there are a lot of questions we don't have a lot of answers for. Spirit wrote an official appeal where they asked Valve to sort out this mess. Why was the coach banned right before the major for a 3-year-old offense? But as we can see, it didn't really help them. So what do you think about all of this? Was it fair from ESIK's side, or was it not the best way to deal with the unfair game? Well, now let's talk about some other news. There are not so many of them, but for example, Issa transferred to Valorant. After a short period in the Turkish Dream Team, his career did not go well further. He was sitting around waiting for interesting offers, but nothing was suggested besides Valorant. Well, speaking about luck, Nico and Hunter signed a beneficial contract. A video was released on the G2 channel where they confirmed that they remain in the organization. According to rumors, there is a very good contract for several years ahead. Those two definitely settled well. Now, G2 definitely has no problems with money, especially since their investments are starting to pay off. Monacy's autograph became the most expensive among all other pro players. It even beat Simple, who was always ahead before. Well, good job, man! The first major and so much hype. Woohoo! By the way, here's how the first game day went. If you want reviews on each game from me, make sure to like this video so I'll understand whether it needs to be done or not. Well, finally, I have super news. The former Hobbit's teammate on the party team, in which he had played 7 years ago, decided that it was time to confess everything. And he shared that his team at that time did fixed matches. He was diagnosed with some severe illness and he wanted to put his morale integrity in order, and told that he and his teammates often tanked pistol rounds. He also showed a screen of a conversation where Hobbit tells someone to bet against them, and that way, that person will raise money. Of course, all this can easily be a lie, or it could be a confusion between fact and fiction, or it's just impossible to prove anything after so much time had passed. But if that is really true, and ESIC takes care of it, then Hobbit may have huge problems. Guys, what do you think about this? Is Hobbit really capable of this? This is the kindest person in esports. Well, in general, let's monitor the situation and watch the major. See you soon, everybody!